Happy Finally Friday. The culmination of the NFL season is this weekend in New Orleans. Super Bowl 59 will feature the 17-3 Philadelphia Eagles and the 17-2 Kansas City Chiefs. KC's trying to become the first team in NFL history to win 3 Super Bowls back-to-back-to-back. Kickoff Sunday set for 3:30. That'll be on Fox. Seattle Kraken lost for a 3rd straight game at home last night to Toronto. 3-1 the final. Maple Leafs earned an early 3-0 lead before Ely Tolvanen salvaged Seattle's lone goal of the game. Goalie Joey Decord stopped 27 of 30 shots on goal. Seattle heads for Calgary tomorrow to face the Flames for the 2nd time in a week. It'll be at 7 o'clock on King 5 and Kong TV. Eastern Washington Eagles and Bulldogs were victorious in men's college basketball last night. Eastern Washington edged Sacramento State 83-80, while Gonzaga blew out Loyola Marymount 73-53. Washington State came up short against Oregon State, falling 82-74. Eastern's back at home tomorrow against Portland State at 2 o'clock. Washington State hosts Pepperdine at 3. Gonzaga visits Pacific at 5. All those games are available on ESPN+. Washington hosts Northwestern tomorrow night at 7:30. That's on the Big Ten Network. In women's college basketball last night, Eastern Washington beat Sacramento State 68-53. Gonzaga got by St. Mary's 69-58. Coming up 3 games tomorrow at 2 o'clock on ESPN+. TCU hosts Texas Tech. Eastern Washington plays at Portland State. Gonzaga hosts Washington State. Washington will host number 16 Maryland. That'll be Sunday at 1 o'clock on the Big Ten Plus Network. Checking some playoff basketball scores from the prep ranks last night. The Omak boys down Cascade 69-36 in the Caribou Trail League tournament. Liberty Bell beat Brewster in the Central Washington 2B League tournament 74-56 the final there. Tonasket topped Manson 68-52. Regular season action last night. Pateras down Cascade Christian 53-46. The girls postseason also got underway last night with Cascade beating Omak 58-42. Lake Roosevelt edged Liberty Bell 49-41. Tonasket down Manson 53-38. In regular season action, Moses Lake Christian beat Easton 44-19. Prep girls scheduled tonight. Eastmont is hosting Moses Lake. Wenatchee visits Eisenhower. Ephrata takes on Toppenish. Entiet's at Oroville. Waterville Mansfield hosts Wilson Creek. The boys schedule exactly the same with different start times. Eastmont and Moses Lake tip at 7, while Wenatchee's at Eisenhower and Toppenish is at Ephrata. 7:30 games have Entiet at Oroville, while Waterville Mansfield is hosting Wilson Creek. Now, coming up tomorrow, CTL tournaments wrap up in Chelan with the Lady Goats facing Cascade at 2 o'clock. Central Washington 2B tournament heads for Omak High School, where Lake Roosevelt faces Okanagan at 2 with the tournament and Brewster Tonasket to follow at 5 o'clock. Regular season play, Eastmont visits Sunnyside at 4:30, while Wenatchee hosts West Valley and Moses Lake welcomes Davis. Boys schedule as Central Washington 2B tournament starts at 3:30 with Liberty Bell facing Okanagan. That's followed at 6:30 with Tonasket taking on Lake Roosevelt. The boys CTL title features Omak and Chelan at 3:45. Regular season finales for the Big Nine. Eastmont's at Sunnyside. Wenatchee hosts West Valley, and Davis is at Moses Lake. All those games start at 6 o'clock. The district wrestling tournament time for many schools in our region. That's right. Omak hosting the first day of the District 5 1A, 2B, 1B tournament today. Day 2 will be at Okanagan tomorrow morning starting at 10 o'clock. District 5 4A tournament, Eastmont, Moses Lake, and Wenatchee all at West Valley tomorrow starting at 11. Kashmir wrestlers are at the SCAC championships. That's tomorrow in Connell starting at 11 o'clock. Well, big thanks to Deborah De La Mora. She gave us a heads up on some district boys swimming from yesterday. Eastmont and Wenatchee swimmers finished 1, 2, 3, 4 yesterday. Congrats to Eastmont's Hudson Hamilton and Jacob Winter Russell for finishing 1st and 2nd. Wenatchee's Isaiah Sanchez and Gunnar Anderson were 3rd and 4th. Wenatchee Wild continue playing WHL games north of the border this weekend. Wenatchee visits the Regina Pats tonight at 6 o'clock. Swift Current Broncos host the Wild tomorrow at 6. You can hear the action locally on radio 560 KPQ with our buddy Austin Drive. That's a look at sports news. I'm Eric Granstrom. Have a happy weekend.